Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's J-Man97 here, aka Jacob, aka I don't know, J-Man. It's been a while. It's been a while since my last video. I've had plans to make more, but they just never fall through, and I got a mic this time, so we're trying it out, seeing what happens. All right. So as you can tell by the title of this video, um, this is. Let me find my notes. Um, this is Westside Gunn's "Heels Have Eyes 2" album. This is an album. This is not an EP. I think that might have been my last video. Was the "Heels Have Eyes" the EP? Well, this is part two. This is the album. Man. So let's just jump right into it. It is, you know, he's not gonna lie to you. I don't know what he's been on lately, but he's killing it because this is I have it scored a 10 out of 10. Um, there's no song that I don't like on it. I like every song, and if I'm not mistaken, uh, yeah, his EP I gave it 9.5 out of 10. Um, I think my only complaint with but it was an EP, so but it was too short. I think that was my only complaint. Now with this, this is it's like a 40ish 35 minute. It's like between 30 to 40 minutes. I don't remember. It's between 30 to 40 minutes. So it's, it's not too long of a listen, but it's not a short listen either. But 12 tracks on it, and it's yeah, it's a banger. Um, of course, the first song is an intro, and so. And then there's one other song that's like a minute long. I don't remember which one it is. Um, but yeah, there's not a track that I don't like. Honestly, the only track I was scared of was the last song, "Love You Part 2." Because if you know Westside Gunn's love songs, uh, they're they get graphic, you know. And I don't know, as a female listener, I don't know if y'all like them, but me personally, as a man, it gets a little too graphic for me to listen. I'm just like, oh man, this is a little awkward. So yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of his love song, so I was kind of scared for "Love You Part 2," but it's not really a love song anyway because he talks to his haters in it. But it's a quick listen and it's good. Surprisingly, I was scared, but yeah, man. It was it was kind of crazy. It wasn't. It's not really um his gritty New York style sounding beats. So when you listen to Hill Cena in Amira Kitchen, or is it Amira Kitchen? Um, at first I wasn't too sure how I felt about him because the beats were a little strange, but they work. After listening to them, I'm like, they work, and you just got to go in. It's not really like, there are some tracks on here that have that, that Buffalo gritty sound, but it's not the entire album, and it works, and it's not like and then you pray for me where he experimented with trap beats, because I was kind of disappointed in and then you pray for me because it was the follow up to Pray for Paris, which in my opinion, and I've said it before on this channel, is about as close you can get to a perfect rap album. Pray for Paris is one of my favorite all-time albums. So, and it was gonna be hard to follow up. Excuse me. It was gonna be hard to follow up, but I feel like he shouldn't have experimented with that album. That trilogy, the praying trilogy, Pray for Paris, and then You Pray for Me, still praying. Um, that trilogy, he should not have experimented with He should have just did his New York gritty style sounding beats, which Still Praying, he bounced back with Still Praying. But yeah, and then You Pray for Me. It has some of my favorite songs from Westside, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I just feel like he shouldn't have experimented with that one with the trap beats. You use that for, one of your others projects, Shouldn't have did it with that one. But Hills Have Eyes too. It's like I said, it's not all those New York gritty beats, but it works. Like I said, it's a 10 out of 10. There's not a song on here I don't like. I can listen to it top to bottom. I've listened to it twice since it came out, and I really like it. Some highlights. Um, Track 4, Powerhouse Hobbs. It's got Benny the Butcher on it. Benny, at first, he starts his verse off a little strange, but he bounces back. And I guess my only complaint about this album would be no Conway, because like I said in my previous Westside Gunn review, I'm all for, Griselda, the Griselda family. So I want every project that each of them drops, I want a song with all of them on it. That's just me. So, every time Westside drops a project, I want Benny and Conway and Westside on a song together. So there was no Conway, unfortunately, and I think there's some beef going on between him and Benny, Conway and Benny. I'm not sure. That's just what the internet's saying. Westside is saying otherwise, but that's neither here nor there. Well, actually, I think it's pretty relevant because Conway is not on this album, but he's so I would have liked to seen Conway on it, but anyways, but Powerhouse Hobbs, that's one of my favorites on there. Brick Live Volkov, you got Stove God on it. Stove God. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. I like it. Aunt Gina, that's that beat is just that gritty beat. I love that song. Glorilla, I love that song. That's one of my favorites. And then Prick, he has a lot. He has brother Tom Sos on this album. He's been having him on like his last projects, and I like them. Prick is a good song. Brother Tom Sos, he does his thing on it. So those are just a few highlights, but 1 through 12 can listen to it. And again, the intro is a great intro. It's not as good as Hills Have Eyes, Fish Scale Friday. That's probably like his best intro, but it's a good intro. It sets the tone for the album, and that's it. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed this album. It's got a lot of bangers on it. If you're a Westside Gunn fan, you should like this album, like I am. But other than that, I will see you in the next video, which will literally be right after this one, and it's gonna be Joey Badass Lonely at the Top. We're going to be reviewing that one right after this one, so you're going to see me in the same fit. And for my cologne peeps, because this is a cologne channel as well, I have an idea of brewing, but I'm just not quite there yet. So just hang tight, my cologne people. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Joey Badass is Lonely at the Top. Till then, stay cool, everybody. I love you all, and hopefully this worked, this mic. So yeah, catch you in the next one.